And today's video, guys, I'm going to cover my personal top 5 best stretch resolutions here in Fortnite Chapter 4 finally. I'm going to cover basically anything from a low-end resolution to a mid-end and even the best competitive resolutions. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel right now. This would help me out so much, guys. We're super close to 70k subscribers. And now I would say let's get straight into this topic. And in the first place, guys, we're going to take a look at the best low-end resolution, which is 768 x 480. And I can straight up tell you guys, especially if you're really struggling with performance issues here in Chapter 4, you should definitely try to utilize this stretch resolution because in my opinion, of course, it's not gonna look the best, but will still provide you with a playable gaming experience. And especially considering that we're trying to run Fortnite on a more lower-end device, I really wouldn't recommend you to mess around too much with the 3D resolution, but rather go down with a normal res. So therefore 768 x 480 is gonna provide you with a nice FPS increase of at least 35 to 40% in terms of performance. It won't make your Fortnite literally unplayable, so therefore you don't have to worry about it. And in terms of like visuals, you have to kind of see it like that, guys. Would you rather play on a low resolution but still have higher FPS, or have a higher res but literally unplayable FPS rate? So therefore, guys, I would still any day prefer to have like worse graphics basically, but a more smoother gaming experience. Let me know what you guys think about it, and this is it so far for the first resolution. Then this next step, guys, now on a more mid-end note, we're going to talk about 1280 x 960, and they can straight up see the huge step up from something like 768 x 480, because this resolution in the first place already looks pretty dang good. Like, it actually looks kind of HD, guys. You have literally no issues whatsoever when it comes down to visibility, but of course we still have a huge downgrade from something like 1920 x 1080, so the graphics are still gonna give us a nice FPS boost. When it comes down to the stretch factor of this resolution, it is quite stretched, I gotta admit that, but on the other hand, a more stretched resolution also makes it a lot easier to freebuild in my opinion, because you have way more time to go for certain edits. Since everything feels a little bit more slowed down, it's actually really nice to play on it. And I just played a bunch of games here in the background, as you can see, guys, and I have to say this resolution actually felt amazing when it came down to that. My aim was super snappy and precise. I had no issues whatsoever with going for edits. And overall, I can only highly recommend you to try this resolution out if you're more on a mid-end system. And this next up now, guys, we're going to take a look at 1440 x 1050, and I gotta really say this resolution feels amazing if you enjoy stretch resolutions. This is basically one of the most OG ones, and I gotta admit this one is also super popular for the fact of how stretched it actually is. If you go on YouTube and you search for like super stretch resolutions, this is probably one of them which is going to pop up, and a lot of people prefer it just simply for the advantage that your aim is gonna improve so much. Not only are enemies wider in terms of like visuals, it's also so much smoother to aim in Fortnite or basically any game, guys. This is also why so many top tier CSGO or Valorant pros are playing on a super stretch resolution. It just overall improves your aim by a lot, guys, and when you can handle it in terms of like building and free building especially, this might be your #1 stretch resolution to go for if you're really trying to improve your aim as much as possible. I think especially in the current chapter, guys, aiming has become even more beneficial of how diverse the map actually is. Through the leveling of the maps, guys, we have now huge mountains and wider distances than on any other maps before, guys, so therefore aiming has become a top priority in this chapter, and I can only say 1440 x 1050 is definitely going to make it possible for you to hit all your shots. And then, guys, for the next step, we're also going to take a look, of course, at 1656 x 1080, which has been one of the top pro player stretch resolutions over whole entire chapter 2 and chapter 3. This resolution kind of gives you a mid-ground between having like a super stretch resolution and something like native, because this is really the sweet spot where you get the best of both worlds, guys. The resolution is still stretched enough so it will hugely improve your aim, guys, but on the other hand, you still don't have like this super stretched vision that it is still really easy to freebuild actually on this resolution. If you want to try it out, guys, I by the way also have all the configs always on my Discord, so you don't have to apply all of them here manually on your PC, and as you can see in the background, there's amazing stretch resolution, so therefore definitely make sure to try it out. And for the final one now, guys, we have one of the latest pro player stretch resolutions which just got leaked, which is 1800 x 1080, and actually a ton of top tier Fortnite pros on NA region are right now utilizing this resolution. I gotta admit, guys, it's not really that too different from like native, because as you can already see, the pixel difference isn't really like insane on there, but it's still gonna provide you a nice little extra boost, guys, and if you're on a more beefy PC, you should definitely give this one a try, because maybe this small additional stretchness is already gonna improve your aim by a lot and still give you all the advantages of native, that you can have like super fast and precise mechanics. Because to be honest, if you always compare like a stretch resolution with native, it's really fast becoming clear who's faster on like any of these resolutions, which is of course native then. But let me know what you guys think about this top 5 list of the best stretch resolutions here in chapter 4, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and with that said, we're basically done.